Welcome once again, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to Mysteries from Beyond the Other Dominion. I'm your host, Dr. Franklin Ruehl, and today we're going to investigate the possibility that ETs triggered the recent Asian quake and tsunami. Ask if Cleopatra was murdered rather than having committed suicide. Tell you all about ITC, Instrumental Transcommunication with the Dead, and critique the 1954 TV mystery series, The Whistler, and cover other intriguing subjects, time of course permitting. But first, did ETs trigger the recent Asian quake and tsunamis? Now some ufologists are claiming precisely that. They say that there was no quake activity in that region for decades. Suddenly, this major, devastating quake. Now, the quake caused two side effects, aside from killing people. One was that it sped up the rotation of the Earth by 3 microseconds. Secondly, it shifted the axis of rotation of the Earth from a perfect perpendicular by 1 inch. However, geophysicists said those are trivial changes. The time change means virtually nothing, and the Earth already precesses about its axis by 33 feet, so another inch should not be important. Now, it is conceivable that aliens who might have triggered that quake actually know that even though those changes appear to be insignificant, could have some long-term consequences down the line. Or perhaps this is just a preliminary attack, that they're actually poised to cause more devastating quakes in the future. We simply cannot say. Now, you might ask, is there any evidence of UFOs in that region? There is. Let me show you this map. In an area known as Ladakh, a remote area situated at the Chinese-Indian border, locals have reported seeing triangular UFOs for several years now, apparently entering and exiting an underground base in that region. And just 2 weeks ago, there was a report of a UFO having crashed in that vicinity. Now, Ladakh is not that far from the site in the Indian Ocean where that terrible quake began. Now, I've told you before that I feel that would be an inefficient way to try to conquer our planet. True, 140,000 individuals were killed, but our population on Earth is some 6 billion. I suggest that a more efficient way would be climatological warfare. First of all, if ETs had established subwater bivouacs around the globe, they could melt humongous methane crystals if they wanted to heat up our planet. That methane would be dispersed into the atmosphere. It is 20 times as potent as CO2 as a greenhouse gas, and that would heat our planet and destroy most life on it. Contrary-wise, if they wished to cool our planet, they could disperse iron dust throughout the oceans. That would trigger algal growth, which in turn would cause a drawdown of CO2, cooling our planet. In fact, that's precisely what happened with our last ice age. Dust was blown from the continents into the oceans, triggering this effect. So I submit to you that climatological warfare is more efficient than triggering quakes. But I haven't ruled out the possibility that the quake was indeed originated by ETs. Now you might ask, what type of ET would have the ability to trigger such a quake? Well, one candidate would be the ruler from the 1955 TV series Commando Cody, as seen in this episode entitled SOS Ice Age. Let's see him in action right now. Roll tape.
But the entire planet Earth will have much to fear. And soon, huh, Tantor?
It is your will, Excellency. Canada has just completed Phase 2 of Operation Ice Age. We're standing by to commence Phase 3. We're ready to receive the synchronous interlock signal by direct wave.
Calling Station X7 on Saturn. Calling Station X7 on Saturn. Station X7. Turn speaking.
Stand by for the synchronous interlock signal.
Standing by, Your Excellency.
You can destroy us, Torrance. Take that. That's his assistant, Yolanda.
Are you picking up the timer signal all right, Tantor? Yes.
Ah, that was some quake. Boy, that guy means business.
The sailor reporting from Earth. At the moment of synchronous interlock, there was a sharp earthquake.
You said it.
That was to be expected. With the simultaneous activation of the magnet terminals of Saturn and Earth, Earth became the doomed captive of the larger world. As Saturn turns on its axis, the magnetic force beam connecting the two planets will gradually tilt the Earth so that the South Pole points eternally towards the Sun, while the North Pole points towards the frigid outer space. A worldwide shock can mean only one thing. The entire Earth has been shifted somehow. But how can that happen? I don't know. Call the observatory and ask for an immediate solar effect. Yes, sir. What's happening? It's too early to say, sir. But there's a possibility that Earth has been tilted slightly on its axis. The Earth is still tilted. I'll need more than second-hand reports. Help me with my flight jacket, Dick. Right. What will happen if the Earth keeps on tilting, Commander? It'll mean the end of life as we know it.
Hard to hear you.
This storm is the worst I've ever seen. I'm flying low over the Pacific. Some of the waves are bigger than mountains.
Did you hear that? Some of the waves are bigger than mountains. This is actually a very prolific episode. It dealt first of all with a major quake, the tilting of the Earth's axis, and then these huge waves, although the specific term tsunami was not used. By the way, for the record, tsunami is Japanese for harbor wave. Now again, I've not seen convincing evidence that ETs were responsible for the quake, but I'm saying it is within the realm of feasibility. Now, until next time, may the power of the cosmos be with you. Yes, yes, yes.